Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Lincoln in Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to cover one of our used vehicles that we just got in not too long ago. This is a 2017 Lincoln Continental Black Label. This is in that very hard to find and hard to get Rhapsody theme. So that Rhapsody theme really kind of brings back some of the past to the present, and that just in that the roaring 20s and such. And we're going to see that with some of the interior. You don't really see a blue interior too much anymore, and you're going to see that when we get to the inside. You'll see some of the great, beautiful look in there. There's also some outside aspects of the vehicle that dictated that it's a Black Label vehicle as well. But we're going to cover all the equipment that's on this this used vehicle, plus any condition flaws that I find. I'm going to point them out as well. But the previous owner took very good care of this vehicle, and so really 18,000 miles, pretty low miles for 2017, and again, just a beautiful vehicle. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Now we're going to walk completely around the vehicle, starting here at the front and walk around each side so we can kind of point out any kind of flaws in the way of a condition. Again, this one's pretty good. I think you're going to be really surprised in the good quality this is in. Haven't found anything on the vehicle that to really point out on it, but a very beautiful vehicle. Now the engine on this, now this is all-wheel drive, so it's one of our Black Labels that's all-wheel drive. Also does have the 2.7 liter V6 twin turbocharged engine, so plenty of power behind it. With this all-wheel drive, you'll have the continuously dampening suspension, so real nice adaptive suspension in this. So beautiful vehicle here. This does have your LED signature lighting up here. Also does have your LED adaptive headlights, which means it's going to turn and it's going to light up your intended path. So when you turn the steering wheel, it's going to turn those lights. And I love the LEDs and the 5 LEDs across there. Signature lighting sits up underneath there, as well as the light down here. High gloss black spots here around those these lights down here, as well as chrome accent down the bottom part of that bumper, and around the nice grille up here, with the repeating Lincoln Star grille up here with the Lincoln Star in the middle. So beautiful look on the front of the vehicle. This does have no condition flaws that I could find on the front. I'm always looking for rock chips, that kind of thing. You'll see that a lot on the front of the vehicle. This one I couldn't find any. Kind of feeling around on it, I couldn't find any flaws whatsoever on the front of that. Also, these the wipers up here does have your rain sensing wipers on the vehicle, as well as it does have that windshield wiper de-icers. So great couple features to have that really help you out in the winter time, as well as inclement weather. So I think you'll like that it has both of those on this particular vehicle. Now, as we move around to the side of the vehicle, I did forget to mention this does have front sensing system equipment on this vehicle. So as you're pulling in the garages, parking spaces, you're going to get those alerts as you get closer and closer. This also should have like a lane keep or a pre-collision assist as well, with automatic emergency braking too. So that's some safety features that the vehicle would have. Also here on this wheel, this is a specific Black Label wheel, so it's a 20-inch wheel, so real good. I'm going to give you a clip of this wheel and the tire to go together. All the wheels look in good shape. It don't have any kind of curb damage or anything to it. The people that own this vehicle garaged the vehicle, so they didn't live along any kind of curb or parking along a curb for the most part. So great looking wheels on all of them. If I see any as we go around the vehicle that have any kind of damage to them, I'll point that out. But right now, I'm just going to give you a clip of this front wheel, and you can see the tread. All the tires are the same tread around the vehicle. Also, this does have the nice black accent here on the Continental nameplate on the side, and that's part of that Black Label vehicle here on the side of the vehicle. It does have your high gloss, body colored finish here on the mirror caps, and it sits on top of this nice chrome accent. Security approach lamp that lights around beside the vehicle. You'll see it is folded in right now. It does have the auto fold mirror, so when you lock the vehicle up, they're going to power fold in towards the glass, and then when you get out of the vehicle, or get back in the vehicle I should say, it'll power fold them out and have them ready to go when you start the vehicle. Also, it does have the turn signal indicator on the outside as well there. We'll have your BLIS system, that blind spot information system with cross traffic alert, so if there's someone in your blind spot, it will put a light in the corner of that mirror, and also as you're backing up, someone crosses your path behind you, it'll do the same thing and even give you tones that it's not safe for you to back up as well. So those alert system there, and love how that works all together. Nice chrome accent, not only in this belt line across here, but also goes around the windows too. And then you're going to see that same nice chrome accent on the lower rocker molding down here. And you'll notice too, it's body colored even down on the bottom. You don't see that in a lot of other vehicles. Sometimes it's molded in down there, but on these, the Lincoln Continental, body colored throughout. So nice look here on the side of the vehicle here. It does have your keypad entry as well, so you can use your own keypad if you want to. We can get you that code. This is a used vehicle, but we pull that code for you so you can get the access to that. And this does have your intelligent access. So what's great about it, you're just gonna have that key fob in your pocket, which actually does have remote start on this key fob as well. And we'll get into some other features as part of this key fob in just a little bit when we get to the back. But with that key fob just in your pocket, purse, whatever it might be, you just walk up and there's a little lever in here. All you have to do is press that lever, it's gonna unlock, and it's gonna pop the door open just like that. So real nice how that works together. And it does have the auto closure. So if I don't get the door shut all the way, it's gonna go ahead and pull it and secure it in towards you as well. So it's that soft closure is what they call that. And you'll notice those mirrors folded out when we open that door too. To lock it, you just press the little lock right here, and it's gonna go ahead and lock the vehicle up. Notice you'll fold those mirrors in. Also, there is they did put window tint on these side windows as well as the back glass. So pretty dark tint in there, keeps it a little bit cooler for you on the inside as well, and just looks good on the vehicle as well with that. Now, for condition flaws, only thing I found on the side over here was one scratch right here. So I'm gonna try to give you a close-up of that scratch, but otherwise really good shape here on the side. I didn't see any other flaws or condition or any kind of problems with it there. A little bit of dust right there, but other than that, pretty good condition here on the side, and this side of the vehicle. We'll continue to the back and check out the back of the vehicle now. So move to the back, you're gonna see the rear defrost back here. Also, the center high mounted stoplight is here on the bottom part of the glass. Here on the back of the trunk lid, you're gonna see the Lincoln lettering across there. This being a black label vehicle, we'll have the nice high gloss black finish on top of the chrome lettering back here. Also LED tail lights back here with a nice chrome accent that goes through there, kind of gives it a nice look here in the back of the trunk. Also does have a rear view camera with reverse sensing. So as you're backing up, you're gonna be able to see behind you, and you're gonna get alerted just like the front ones if you get too close to anything as you're backing up the vehicle. Here in the back, you're gonna see the nice chrome accent here in the bottom part of that bumper, and you'll notice that the exhaust tips are also integrated in with a nice chrome tip exhaust that's integrated into the bottom part of that bumper back there. This does have the power trunk release, so it can use the remote to hit that twice. There's also a button here too. If you just press it, even if the vehicle's locked, it's just like intelligent access for the trunk. It's gonna go ahead and open it the same way, allow you to do that, so you don't have to get the keys out if you don't want to, even to get in the trunk. Now here inside, I'm going to show you pretty good condition in here. Really no major stains or anything in the back of it. So pretty good condition in there. Nice chrome accent on the handle there to get into your spare tire back there. It doesn't look like it's even been used. Also some tie downs there with chrome accent on them as well. And then a couple compartments with some netting so you can put smaller items in there so it won't roll around in the back of the vehicle. Also 60-40 split bench seat. If you want to lay that seat down, you can. There's even what they call a ski hole there in the middle, so a little compartment where you can get access into the back of it, or you can stick those skis through there, and that's why they call it a ski hole there for these vehicles. So pretty good condition back here in the back of it. Nice chrome accent here on here, and I don't see any damage on the back of the vehicle whatsoever. Even right here, where sometimes we see some of that on the back, on the top part of the bumper or on these, I don't see any condition flaws whatsoever on that. What's great about this, you do have not only the power trunk lid to close it. You can just press a button here or the remote, but it has a soft closure, so it's not going to just pound it down. It's going to grab it and it's going to make sure it's secured as well and secure it down to the back. And you'll notice the lights do lock and let you know that the vehicle is locked too. Now moving around to the passenger side of the vehicle, I do like to go completely around it and go over the condition of the vehicle, and I didn't see anything on the side of it, no scratches or dings on the passenger side of the vehicle whatsoever. Really good condition over here. I do want to give you a close-up of this back wheel just so you can see mainly the tire tread on the back one, so you can kind of see, because typically people will rotate the tires front to back, and so that way you can kind of see the condition and the tire tread that you have on the back wheels versus the front wheel shot that I gave you earlier when we were on the other side of the vehicle. So pretty good condition over here, and like I said, no scratches or anything. This does have the twin panel moonroof, so I'm actually going to show you the moonroof here from the outside here, because you'll notice that not only is this the glass roof and it's black because of the privacy glass you get, so it gives it that look, but also this front part up here is going to be similar. They're going to paint that as well, so that way you have a completely black roof on the vehicle, which is kind of a luxury look on most of your vehicles like that you tend to see that in a lot of upscaled models like your Lincoln Continental black labels. Now moving to the interior, this is where you really see that Rhapsody blue theme come through in the vehicle. You can see a beautiful interior, Venetian leather interior in the vehicle. So I'm not talking about the seats. I'm talking about across the dash, the armrest, here on the door, as well as on both aspects, even around your steering wheel, and then on the trim of the seats. So they are Venetian leather trimmed with suede inserts. So we don't see suede too often, so very luxury look here. It does have the linking L perforations for the seats, for not only these front seats, but also those two outbound seats in the back seat as well. Beautiful seats and beautiful interior on this. And you'll also notice the mesh, the aluminum mesh look to it here on the center console, above the dash, and even on the doors. So just a beautiful interior. Also does have Alcantara suede on the headliner too, and these visors up here too. So Alcantara suede and on the inside. Even the carpet is going to have that blue look to it in the carpet. So beautiful. The embroidered floor mats that are also blue. So really gives you some of the nostalgic of the past here, as we used to see some of that, years ago with the old Lincoln Continental before they redid it for this these new black label vehicles. So a great look to it. Now on the dash, if you look across there, it is a little bit darker on the top than it is a little bit lower here on that versus your doors and the lower parts of that, and that's just because of the sun coming through and such. They typically see that on a lot of vehicles that way. Now these seats up here are heated and ventilated front seats for the driver and front passenger, so nice heated and ventilated seats up here. And these do have the multi-contoured seats. I think they're a 30-way multi-contour, so you're going to have a thigh extender for each one of these. This divides up for your left and right thigh. Also, even your headrest will power up and down, forward and back too for this headrest. Even on the back, not only does the seat recline, but the upper part, I call it the shoulder part of that, you can bring up separate of that. And that's one of the features that I really like on the vehicle. And then you do have the lumbar as well that gives you the active motion seat, so that massaging seats for the vehicle. So very comfortable seats, very beautiful seats that I think you'll really enjoy when you're driving this vehicle. Back seats 3 back there. You do have an armrest that comes out in the middle, backrest back there. So that will come in real handy when there's nobody sitting in the middle there. You do have climate control back here on the back of the console too, and that just allows for those in the back seat to have a separate climate than maybe those in the front, because of the sun coming in. It may be a little bit cooler back there than what they would have up here, so that comes in handy having more of a tri-zone system in the vehicle here. Here on the door, that's where you're going to see your power seating configuration here. So that's where Continental of the past has always had that. Looks beautiful, having it right there on the door. You do have driver memory for 3 different drivers as well. And you're going to also notice there on the here on the driver's one at least. And then you have your power windows, power locks, power mirror features right here as well on the armrest. And then your latch to get in and out of the vehicle is located right there with a chrome accent around it. Right by the pole there. So leather wrapped steering wheel here. It is power tilt and telescoping as well, so it'll go electronically up and down, forward and back. Also, it's included as your driver memory features along with your mirrors and your seat there. It does have the easy entry and exit seat, so when you shut the vehicle off, the seat will come back, the steering wheel up, allowing you to get in and out a little bit easier there. Does have your paddle shifters back behind, so this does have the select shift transmission. So if you want to go in that manual mode and have a more spirited ride, you can do that using these paddle shifters here. Cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel with some your Bluetooth and audio controls here on the right side of the steering wheel. And then you have a couple different ways to be able to do volume on these little pads up here on the top part of that too. So I love how that all works there together. Here for it does have your push button start. It's located just to the left of your push button shifter as well. And then for your climate control, dual zone climate control, so the driver and front passenger can have 2 different temperatures there. So real nice how that works. Also, you'll notice there with that, when you have the vehicle turned off, you can't see any of the words or emblems. And when you hit that push button start to start it, it'll light everything up with LED backlighting in the vehicle. So you don't have to worry about those buttons wearing off over time. You'll also notice not only the heated seat and cooled seats switches here on the climate control, but also the heated steering wheel. This does have heated steering wheel to go along with that for this vehicle right here. Does have your Revel Ultima audio sound system with fabulous sound throughout the vehicle. You'll notice all the speakers in the doors to give you that surround sound feel. So you're going to have that. Also does have the touch screen system as well in here. So 8-inch touch screen where you can control your audio, your climate, your navigation as well through there. Your backup camera will come into view on that camera as well. That screen, I should say. So beautiful how that all works. And then you'll see the push button shift is just to the left of that screen right there. Auto dimming rear view mirror up here. So it'll dim that mirror if the car's going to come behind you with those bright lights. On the visor, you have garage door openers up here, so you can any transmitters will work. You can program so that way you don't have to have that garage opener on the visor and falling down in your lap when you need to bring that visor down to block the sun. And then on this overhead console here, you will see a sunglass bin that you can flip down, as well as the switches for your lights, also for the rear headrest. So there's a switch right here for the rear headrest. You can just hit that button there, and it'll flip down those rear those headrests. If you need to back up, need to be able to see, you can just flip that down, and then they go down so they don't get in your way there. And then also you do have a rear sunshade too. So there's a switch for that right there. You just press that, and that rear sunshade will go up over that rear glass back there. And then the switches to the right are going to work for the sunshade for your moonroof up here. So it does have the power sunshade that'll retract that back, and then the buttons there in the middle will control your moonroof itself. So real nice how everything is right there, easy to access there. Right here, this little compartment on the console here is your media hubs. You just press that chrome button there, it'll open that door up. You have 2 smart USB ports in here, as well as a power point. And the benefit of the smart USB ports, not only can you charge your phone, but that's where you can use Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well, using this sync system here. And then you will have a power point in there, and a big enough compartment you'll put wallet, maybe phone in there to store it in there while you're driving as well, and then you can kind of close that up and give it a nice look. Also, you notice I kind of have the cup holders covered up. It has a retractable compartment, so you can just pull that back, and that gives you access to the cup holder, as well as a little slot right here. Maybe if you want to put your cell phone there, you can, or anything else in that little compartment here just to the left of those cup holders. Ambient lighting as well, as you can see, light up those cup holders, the footwells, the door handles. You can change the different colors to the ambient lighting as well right there. And then this console, you do have 2 different switches. So if you press the one on the right, it'll open it up to a shallow tray that you can put some things in there, wallet, smaller items, that kind of thing. But if you press the left one instead, it opens it up. It holds that tray up against there. It opens that up so you can get access into their bigger compartment with a power point in there, and a little compartment to put a key. And the benefit of that is if you want to use the keypad to get in and out of the vehicle, you can leave the key inside the vehicle in that little slot right there. And you, of course, wouldn't need to get it out to start the vehicle, so you can just leave it stored in there. So some people may want to do that as well. So I think I've covered all the equipment on this. So great vehicle, only 18,000 miles. I think I found 2 scratches on the vehicle on the outside. No flaws here on the interior either. Great vehicle. They took very good care of this vehicle. I think you're going to be very pleased. And this is going to have the Lincoln certified warranty as well on the vehicle, so you have some great benefits from that with an extended warranty that comes with it, as well as it has a even stricter inspection that was done on the vehicle too. So some great benefits on this vehicle. So if you're interested in getting this vehicle, you might want to hurry up, go over to our website. I'll leave the link down in the description. Hopefully it's still there. If you click on that link and it doesn't go to any place, that means the vehicle is probably sold. But do check out some of our other pre-owned vehicles. I'll have a link to that page as well, and you can check out some of our other fabulous used Lincoln vehicles that we've gotten in stock. A lot of times we'll certify those because there are some low mile, real nice luxury vehicles. So definitely check that out. They're on our website at lawmacarthur.com. You can also check out some of our Lincoln inventory at lawmacarthurlincoln.com. You can get to the Lincoln page from our Ford page under the new inventory tab, so definitely you can just go to lawmacarthur.com if you'd like to. If you want to check out some of the new Lincoln inventory, then click over from there. So hope you really enjoyed this video on this really beautiful pre-owned 2017 Lincoln Continental Black Label in the Rhapsody blue theme.